What's up, beautiful people? In this video, I'm gonna talk about what it takes to actually start a brand new Shopify store. I'm gonna walk you through all the steps that you need to start your own Shopify store as a beginner. So if you're just searching around wondering what it takes to start a dropshipping business, how much does it cost? What do I really need to get my own Shopify store up and running? Watch this video. If you're new to the channel, my name is Naz and I talk about online businesses, dropshipping, selling online, and all that good stuff. So you're in the right place if that's what you're interested in. Now let's get to the topic. You've probably been hearing the word dropshipping a lot recently on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram. There's a lot of people talking about it. There's also people out there that are advertising certain things that are not true. And you might be thinking to myself, what's right and what's not right? So in this video, I'm gonna be as honest as I can be with how much it actually costs, the steps that you need to take from creating your Shopify store to picking the product, to advertising, everything and every step that you need to get your store running. So keep watching. Of course, the first thing you're gonna need is a Shopify store. Go to your browser and just search start a Shopify store. And the first thing that comes up, probably 14-day trial or whatever that you see, start your own business, Shopify. Just click on that. You get 14 days for free. And actually, I believe if you can extend that, because I saw someone talking about it. I believe it's like a month for free. So if you decide to pay for it later, they actually let you extend it. So that's like first month of building your website on a platform that you don't really need to pay for. And after that is $29.95 or $99. Might be wrong, $29.99, $29.95. I'm not sure, but around that, okay? So that's the first thing you need. And I'm sure that you heard about Shopify store. A lot of platforms are using Shopify store, like Kylie Jenner. Like Kylie Jenner, Gymshark, a lot of platforms are using Shopify just because it's super easy to set up. Now, I'm not affiliated with them. I'm just like the platform that I use. My business partner uses WordPress. It really depends what your preferences are. Shopify, however, charges a little bit of extra fee. It's like so hidden, you don't even notice. Like I probably didn't even know for the first 3 years of using them that they ask like certain places that they charge certain things that necessarily you won't be paying for with WordPress. But again, for how convenient it is, it's kind of worth it to me. So when you go to shopify.com, start free trial, fill it up, and literally the backend is super easy to set up. Okay, so whenever you put all your information in and everything is set up, you're gonna get to the part that, looks like this. The main thing that you're gonna be using is online store, go to online store. And all you gotta do is pick a theme. It's pretty straightforward. I have another video that literally walk you through building a store. So if you wanna go watch that one later after you watch this one. It's insanely easy. You don't really need any kind of skill or really need to know how to build a website. I still am not even good at it. I still can make one in an hour or two. So it's nothing that you need to stress about. So that, just keep in mind, is insanely easy. You use a theme. It's already pre-built and you can basically go and add your products, add photos and all that stuff to get your store up and running, right? I'm not going to get into a lot of details of exactly how to build a website because this is not what the video is about, is me explaining to you what you need. But honestly, if you watch my other videos, probably in a day or two, you'll be able to build up your own Shopify store up and running and be ready for it, okay? So that's the first thing. Next thing that you're going to need is a product, right? And you don't need necessarily just a product, but you're gonna have to do some testing with products. And now you're wondering, where do I find these products? There's a lot of products, there's a lot of methods, there's a lot of ways to find these products. There's no wrong or right way of finding winning products. And you might have heard that a lot. One tip that I can give you is don't get attached to a product. In the beginning, one of the best advice that I can give you is to test as many products as you can, different creatives and all that stuff. But one biggest issue for people is, how do I find products? Where do I find them? Where do I find products that are hot? Keep in mind, we're doing dropshipping. Dropshipping is a business of selling trendy products. And because of that, we gotta have to go after products that are hot at the time. People like them. If you go on TikTok, if you go on Instagram, if you go on Amazon, whatever, there's certain products that people consistently talk about, right? And those are the products that we want our products to be. Not necessarily, we don't want to go after products that already been, super hot because competition, but we could go after products that could come back or become super hot. So one of my favorite ways to actually find products is I use PP ads and ecom hunts at the same time. I put the link down below. You can go, information about these two product research. You don't necessarily need them to find products. It's just more convenient. One of my favorite ways of finding unsaturated products on TikTok is ecom hunt basically has Facebook winning products, right? They're not necessarily on TikTok. So what I do, let's say for example, this crystal skull ring, whatever. I go on PP ads and then go to a TikTok ad search, which is basically just searching for ads to see if there's a lot of people selling that product or there's even anyone selling that product, right? So let's say this one. If there's not that many competition out there, so it doesn't look like anybody's selling this product. I mean, I personally wouldn't probably go after that specific product just because I wouldn't, but this is one way to find out if there's competition and there's a lot of people selling that product. One thing is I do not like to go after products that a lot of people are scaling at the same time. And actually some of my biggest winning products that I found were products that I found from 4 years ago or 3 years ago on ecom hunt. So a lot of products become winning products. People forget about them. Years go by, they come back again. And you notice the trend over and over and again, because I see the products that I've seen back in 2016, 17, when I got started, I see the same products that are coming back. So keep that in mind. One of the best ways is just going back and finding products that, used to be winning products. So there's an audience, but there's not crazy amount of competition. So this is not a product research video. If you want product research, again, I have another video. After you watch this video, go watch that video. But this is kind of like one of the ways that I find products, but obviously PP ads has a lot of different tools that you can find them. And it's not necessarily going after these winning products, is so much about how you use these tools to prevent yourself from going after saturated products, if that makes sense. Now, let's say you have 10, 20 products, you're ready to test. Now what? I have the products. Where do I get the videos? Do I have to pay someone to make them? It's honestly really like your choice. It depends on your budget, how you want to go about it. Do you feel comfortable creating your content yourself? I have students that make their contents, all of their contents themselves. They don't have any issue, creating contents. There's people that I work with, and then when I talk to them about, hey, you need to make videos, they start like panicking because they never done it before. It's brand new for them. So, there's no wrong or right way to go about it. If you have a budget, I highly recommend paying someone to do it. If you feel like you want to make your own content, be more control of your own content. In the beginning, at least, you can make your own content. So I kind of broke it down. Let's say you have the products. Now you want to make the videos. So you have 4 different options of how to make these videos, okay? I'm going to kind of walk you through it. First one, which is I honestly don't recommend, but is the cheapest way to go about it, is finding whatever contents you find in the internet, right? Technically, you can do that as long as it's not branded, it's not something, that is like owned by a person. Let's say these are just dropshipping videos. If you grab a bunch of them and re-edit them and make it look like a TikTok content, you can test them. Chances are you're going to take a long time to find a winning product because there's a lot of other dropshippers that are doing the same thing. They're, I would say, lazy dropshippers that they don't want to make their own content. They don't want to go the extra step. They don't want to do the extra work, right? They test hundreds of products and it just never, it doesn't work. So that's just something to keep in mind. You will find a winning product eventually if you keep testing. That's just how it goes. But it's just going to take you a longer time to do it. Number 2 is make your own creatives. You can order stuff from Amazon, all of those platforms, and literally just make your own creatives for it. Once you get the product, you just have to pay for the product. Let's say $10, $20. You can make unlimited amount of videos for that product. So remember how I said creatives are what make your product a winning product? So you want to kind of attack different angles of marketing, right? Make different type of videos for the product to see which one works better. Now, to kind of give you an example, we test with 10 videos. We made the videos that are completely similar, but just different creators. And 3 of them would start performing, the rest would not perform. Just putting it into perspective that some videos would just do better than the other ones. So it's not just about the product. 60% of your success is the creative that you make and put out there. Number 3 is using influencer marketing kind of thing, but like not really doing influencer marketing because you're not wanting them to post it on their account. You basically just pay them for a video. So I pay anything between $50 to $100 to work with influencers. They can be paying sometimes because a lot of them are young. They don't really have work ethic. They don't know how to manage or monetize their accounts. So some of them get back to you a week later. Some of them would take the product, they don't answer. So these are the things that you gotta think about when you're going into, influencer marketing or getting an influencer to make you a video. So keep that in mind. The last one is, which is the easiest one, is just paying platforms to make you the videos, the professionals, right? People that actually do that for a living. So for example, ecomedits.com, a little bit pricier, but honestly, you're not going to have any headache. You send the product, 3 days later, you have the videos, right? So that's something to just keep in mind. If you have the higher budget, then I would go that route. You're like, I don't mind spending like a couple $100,000, on videos. Really, really depend on your budget. So I kind of wanted to break down the cost and how it would be. And at the end, I'm going to tell you the average, what it takes from the beginning to the end to start a dropshipping business, okay? So now that you know how to create your videos, the next thing is now you want to test them, right? There's a lot of ways that you can get the product to sell. I've grown TikTok accounts to 10, 20,000, 30,000 followers before. I've got a video go viral. It was a product. I just wanted to test it out to see if organically I could get sales, and it was successful. And a lot of people, probably you watch a bunch of other videos that they get a product go viral in an account and start selling. That's very doable if you're really, really, really low in budget. So like zero budget, you can just create content, order the product, just start creating content and just put it out there on TikTok. That's doable, and honestly, I respect the hustle. But if we're being realistic, we want to test products, right? We want to spend on ads. If I'm being realistic, you need $1,000, $2,000 to test products. And you might get lucky and find a winning product within like $200 spent. It happened before. I had students that found winning products within 3 products. They had no idea how to dropship. Lucky, hey, I have a winning product, did $100,000 the first month. Crazy, right? And I had people that can take longer. Eventually, you're going to find a winning product, right? If you keep testing, you're going to find a winning product. It's just how much budget you have and you want to spend. So I kind of broke it down, the cost and everything. This is kind of a realistic thing on how much it actually costs to start a dropshipping store. The cheapest way is if you don't buy any products, if you don't pay for any video editing, if you try to just grow things organically, that's just going to cost you $30. Just your Shopify store cost, and pretty much that's all about it a month. And you can just, it's going to take you a while to grow the page, but I mean, it's doable, respect the hustle. It might take you a long time. Obviously, you have to somehow pay for it. Is it going to be time or money? And on a higher end, let's say you hire a coach that actually knows what they're doing. Usually people that know what they're doing, they're going to cost you a little bit more, which is fine because most likely is going to pay off at the end if you're serious about the business. On that end, whatever your coach cost is and all the other things, so let's say you're paying for ads, you're paying for editing, you're paying for product research tool, it could be anything between $2,000 to $3,000 a month. This is just a realistic expectation when you're going into dropshipping, just so you know exactly what it takes to find a winning product. I wanted to make this video just be super honest about all the process and every single step that it takes to make a Shopify store successful. All right, guys, now that you know exactly what it costs and what it is, comment down below where you add your dropshipping business. Let me know what type of videos you want me to make. I also host a mastermind. We meet twice a week. If you're interested in my mastermind, want to join, we talk about TikTok ads, we talk about online businesses, product research, finding products, scaling products, all that stuff. If you're interested, go on my Instagram. First of all, make sure you follow me, and then DM me the word mastermind, and I'll send you all the information that you need to join. All right, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.